Hey, I'm Alexandra Harbushka, the founder of Life with Herpes, and I'm gonna switch the page today. I'm gonna talk about what it's like to date somebody with herpes. Okay, so lifewithherpes.com has been a repository of information for people living with herpes, like myself, but it's also been a great destination for people who do not have herpes, but are looking to date somebody that has herpes, or the person they like have told them they have herpes, and there is a ton of great information on there. So it's really a great spot for both sides, right? Now here's the thing, if the person that you're dating or want to date or whatever has told you that he or she has herpes, this is awesome. This is really, really a great thing. And the reason why it's great is this person really cares about you. This person put you before them. They put their pride aside and told you that they have herpes. So I really want to invite you to just acknowledge that that's a really hard conversation for us with herpes to have. It's really scary. Perhaps the person cried, perhaps the person was shaking, perhaps the person, who knows, right? It's just a really scary thing because we like you, right? And we don't want the rejection of somebody that does not have herpes to think poorly of us or anything like that. And so I just want you to acknowledge that. So if you need to go back and tell that person, go on ahead and do that. So here's the thing, when you are told you have herpes, or when the person tells you that they have herpes, a couple of things are gonna happen. Your answer is either gonna be, I have it too. Or you're gonna be like, no, let me run for the hills. Or it's gonna be, okay, let me think about this, I need to know more. Or you're just not gonna care and it's gonna be a quick yes, right? And I've had all sorts of different responses when I've told people that I was dating that I had herpes. I've had people like, back off. I've had people like, I really don't care. I've never had anyone tell me they have it. They've told me they have oral herpes, but I've never had anybody tell me they had genital herpes. Maybe they did, maybe they didn't. I don't know. But really at this point, I wanna invite you to, before it's a quick no, I just want to invite you to understand what herpes is, because I've had people tell me their personal stories of how they had this girl they really liked, and she told him she had herpes and he was like, ew, get away from me. Turns out as he's telling me the story, he had herpes too. He didn't even know he had it. He had oral herpes. He didn't know oral herpes was the same as genital herpes. So my point is, education is going to be your best thing here. So take the time to educate yourself on herpes. I have practically everything you'd want to know and even more on lifewithherpes.com. It's an FAQ page, so lifewithherpes.com/FAQ. Go there, spend some time there. I have a lot of great information there, so learn everything you can about herpes. But that's really what I want to invite you to do. So before it's a quick no, look at it. Even if it's a maybe, look at it. Even if it's a quick yes, I want you to know as much as you can about this virus, because it's really gonna be beneficial to your partner. He or she is gonna feel really comforted that you have taken the time to understand what's going on. You've taken the time to protect yourself and protect your partner. Here's the other key thing I want you to do, and herpes or not, this is just a really important thing to begin to practice when you're dating someone new, is to go get tested. I know it's like not cool or lame or like a waste of your time. That's what we all think. Like, oh, I'm totally fine. I don't have anything, right? But herpes is one of those viruses that lies dormant in our systems, and we may not know we have it. And what I want you to do is just go get tested. You never know. You may have it too. It happens more often than not. Let's think about it. 2 out of 3 people have HSV1. That's a lot of people. 1 out of 6 have HSV2. So just take the time to go get tested, and have your partner that told you that he or she has herpes say, you know what, this is great. Let's use this as an opportunity. Let's both get tested. Let's go through all the panels. Let's do herpes. Let's do all of it so that we both know where we are and where we're starting at. And that way the relationship is starting on the same page. There's no skeletons in the closet, and that conversation has happened. That's really one of the best things that I can recommend from starting out. Because let's think about it. Herpes or not, sex is a big deal. Sex is a really big deal. I know we're in the casual sex era, but it really is a big deal because you are exposing yourself and sharing yourself with somebody else. So you just want to make sure that you're protecting yourself and your partner and doing the best that you can possibly can. All right, go check out Life with Herpes, the FAQs. There's tons of videos, tons of information. Check it out. Go have fun while you're doing it. Pour yourself a glass of wine or have a beer or whatever. And just also acknowledge that person that told you that they have herpes, because it was a really hard conversation. So I want you just to be aware of that. All right, now, if you don't know about it, if you've heard about it, even if you don't have herpes and you want to know, because I have non-herpes people in the group that want to know more about it because they're dating somebody with herpes, come join our secret society. Seriously, it's awesome. It's an online community of people living with herpes and a few without because they're dating somebody with herpes. And it's just a great place to learn, ask your questions, find support. I'm in it all day long. There's hundreds of people in there. And it's an opportunity to meet other people around the world and hear about what's going on with the herpes world. Oh, and we have weekly live video chats, which is also pretty awesome. Okay, I'll see you soon. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next video.